That's fine. That part of the stream is unnecessary. And most likely to get me fucking you know what's funny? Some of my YouTube live stream VOD things or whatever the fuck you want to call them are getting marked as mature content or some shit. What is it? What is it? What is it doing? What's it telling me? Oh, 18 plus. They're getting age restricted. They're getting age restricted. You have to be 18 plus. This video is age restricted. Review. Yeah, yeah. Apparently, apparently, YouTube does not like my my shitting break screen. My I am shitting break screen. And so every time I take a stream shit and put up the M shitting fuck off break screen, it gives me it gives me it gives me an age restriction. But not the end screen. It doesn't care that I tell people to fuck off on the end. It's specifically about shitting, I think. It's all about the shit. All right. It's not even spelled right. Yeah, I know. It's not even spelled right. You can barely fucking read it. Okay. We're doing some things with Gruffy, and one of the first things, which some of this is going to be boring as shit. But I need more. I need more goddamn. I need more than 3. FromSoft confirmed the rune level 150 meta. Yeah, by giving those guys, yeah. But by giving the players characters at rune level 150. 150 is the expected rune level for a player at the end game, moving into the DLC. I gotta go kill some Banish Knight. I think honestly, this guy's the easiest one to mass murder. We need to get. So the things that I am going to be doing. What happened? Hold on. I had an ancient horn. Talisman. This guy. Why did I put that away? That's what I was working with. Initially, I don't know why I put that away. But that's neither here nor there. I have this that I need to be wearing. What's my discovery at? Is there a max discovery in this game? Oh, by the way, QC, that there's a helm, the Albinaric mask, and the reason why that guy has that avatar is that, like, this was kind of his fashion early on. I don't think he wears this anymore, but he wore the Albinaric mask early on in the game's life. I'm looking for Silver Mask. Silver Mask. Or am I? Silver Mask. That's the one I use for my big arcane. Max arcane is the way to make sure your farming goes well. I have a bunch of these. I should put on my equipment bar. All right. Let's farm. Now, I don't know ultimately how many of these halberds I want. Right now, I've got 3 designated for Gruffy. There's a bunch in my thing. Hey. Hey. Oh, I already have that on. Shit. I guess that's as fucking strong as it gets. Just do a jumping attack and another jumping attack go for. It's not hard. It's not that goddamn hard. Look at all those runes. Look at all those runes I have. I think I read an article that said that did confirm that you're going to be able to increase your rune level in the DLC, which is not really all that surprising, but at the same time, I guess is something. Now, one of the things I was wondering after we got it, I guess got the info about how the power level thing was going to work. Oh, this is going swell. This is going so fucking swell. I feel like 6, maybe 7. 7 halberds. If I want, I can have 5 for the main hand and 2 for the offhand. If I want. So I just need 2 more, basically. I had 3. I got 2. Now I just want 2 more. And that'll be plenty. Oh, damn, my pickled foul foot wore out. Ugh. Is there anything else that increases your item discovery? Besides arcane, your arcane stat, the silver pickled foulfoot, and the silver scarab? Am I forgetting something? I got 2 of these Banished Knight halberds right off the bat. Watch it take me another fucking half an hour to get another 2 banished halberds. No. Damn it. All right, I just need one more. Now, one thing I might do is, because I think I'm also going to respec the build. I haven't looked at that yet. There it is. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and do this until my foul foot wears out, and then that's all the halberds we need. Fucking A. Is halberds on halberds. Whoa. What's naughty? Oh, okay. Halberd on halberd action. Okay. So now I got plenty of halberds. Now I can think about how I want to... Because we got a combination of halberds and straight swords. Also, shoot. I'm not sure why I have that weapon there. Other than... normally on my PvP characters, I have a fist or a claw there. And unfortunately, none of the fists or claws are farmable. And I didn't want to use one of my fists and or claws. I'm not necessarily opposed to using one of those. So I've got these spears that I'm not sure I need. And why the fuck do I have a dagger there? No one's really all that sure. Now looking at the build right now, I got a bunch of faith, and I think I want to just scrap that. Will you guys give me permission to just dump the faith? Or like take it down to 12? I could take it all the way down to 9. Here's what I'm working with right now. Those are my stats right now. Obviously, we stay at 60 vigor. Mind is on the table. Arcane, I could take that down to 80. I was just memeing on Arcane. When I was leveling up, I was memeing on Arcane. Because I didn't feel like I had anything else I needed to level. But I think I'm gonna dump the faith and either go down to all the way down to 9 is one option. I could go to 10, like I have on my invader characters, and have some of the minor protections. Or I could go to 12 I think I want to have 12 and use Bestial Vitality. All right, so I think I'm going to take my faith down to 12. That leaves me with 18 extra levels there. And then I think I'm probably going to go on an 80 Arcane. I'm pretty sure 80 is a soft cap for damage in Arcane. Let me just check that real quick. I like the Arcane on this build because it's about that discovery. Character info. Tits. Stats. Arcane. Let's just go to the Arcane page. For weapons that have arcane scaling, Arcane scales up the amount of blood loss buildup, poison buildup, sleep buildup, and madness buildup on weapons. Here we are. When scaling the attack power of a melee armament, like all stats, Arcane soft caps differ depending on the weapon and the damage type being scaled. Scaling on physical damage may be 18, 60, or 80, or 20, 60, 80. 80 looks like it shows up on all of these lists. 80, so I think I want 80 Arcane. All right. So we got 17 from this guy, 18, so it gives me another 25. I feel like I want to dump it into Dex. I think an Arcane Dex build is like the way to go. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Or I could also take a little bit away from Mind. What's my starting Mind? I'm not even sure why I leveled Mind. Other than I thought I wanted to use like dragon spells and shit. Starting Mind. So right now I think I have 25 extra levels to work with. Classes. This is a vagabond, I think, who starts with 10 mind. So if I take that down to base, I got 35. I get up to 55 dexterity. That's pretty solid, right? It's 26. Maybe. For dexterity, primary breakpoints are 50, 60, and 80. For elemental AP, I probably won't be using a Moog Spear. Like, the weapons that you see here are the weapons that I'm working with. For the most part. could switch from these Lord... No. I was going to say I could switch from the Lord Sword and Great Swords to Clean Rot Spears, but that's more farming, I think. Clap. Clap. Now, I think I want to have, like... I basically have... Let's see... Oh, okay. Let's get an initial sort going here. Put away this shit. I think I want a bow somewhere too. We can figure that out here in a second. What's up, Johnny? Okay. So I'm effectively on row 3. I think I want to... Shit. Holy moly, I got so many weapons. Start off with this, and then this. Sword. Clean Rot. Normally I'd have another Clean Rot there. We'll go with another straight sword. All right, so there's row 3. Row 4 goes halberd, halberd, sword, sword, something. Spear. And then we have halberd, halberd, sword, sword, bow. What kind of small bow do I want? Short bow? Short bow seems good. Or a red branch. Looks like I got plenty of those. All right, let's go with that. All right, so there's that row, and then the bottom row is... This... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess I have this extra dagger that I don't really need. All right, so now, I've got a cluster of halberds. There's a cluster of halberds here, plus a couple of extras on the top and the bottom. I've got a cluster of straight swords here, plus an extra one on top and bottom. I want this straight sword down here. I want to swap this straight sword. Actually, I want to just move everything up. Put the straight sword where this guy is, and then move this guy and this guy up. Or maybe I want the straight... Oh, shit. I gotta move my parry shield over, too. Alright, we got more than a minor wank going on. Did I say hello, Johnny? I think I did. Okay. Okay. Put everything away. Put this away first, and then blah 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 blah. And then put these guys. Fuck. Pennywise, what's up? Sort the chest. We can put all of this shit away. And then this and this. And then we're bringing that back out. Carian's coming back out. We got top row. Second row. Great bow. Shield. Crossbow. Seal. I've been kissed by a rose. There's and then a shunter. Fudge. Okay. Now we can go blow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I just do? What the fudge did I just do? 4. 5. Cock and balls. Cock and balls. Every now and then you pull a big old fat cock right out your ass and then you smell your peel. Cock and balls. And then that stupid thing goes down, you put it in faces. Now you're gonna do a thing with your butt, cock and balls. Here we go. All right. This is my main offhand. We get the one button swap to the parry shield. All right. So this is what this guy normally looks like. We have some sort of that, some sort of main hand there, offhand there, that offhand. This is what we're looking like most of the time. If I want to go power stance, halberds, boom. I got that guy and I got that guy. I got a duo of power stanced, to do the power stance of the Banished Knight halberds. I guess I'm glad I farmed that extra Banished Knight halberd. This would have been so awkward. So I can do power stance Banished Knight halberds. Or, what the fudge? If I just swap my main hand over here, now I've got power stance straight swords. And I got a bevy of those to work with. All right. If the moment strikes, I can have power stance these spears. That's more of a, I don't know, be a dick in PvP scenario right there. Man, I always lose track of my Gruffy hat. Where are you, Gruffy hat? Foot soldier cap. There you are. All right, so those are my various loadouts. All right. Now we should go level up all of the weapons that need it. Good thing I have a lot of runes, right?
Now.
Strengthen armaments. 24. Can I put these ancient dragon smithing stones away so I don't accidentally use them? I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try it. Doot, 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 doot.
Now.
Okay, good. 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 Now I can just mindlessly spam. I don't have to worry a single bit about accidentally going to 25. Because it won't let me. I wonder if any of the, ooh, this guy's got to get leveled up too. Yeah. That guy does not, oh shit. That guy does not, does the icon shield benefit in any way from being upgraded? I just have that for the regen. Oh my lord. You guys didn't get to see the beauty of my sword. Why didn't anybody say anything? Oh, why didn't you say anything? Be like, Gopher, I understand you have an amazing sword, but I can't get off because I can't even see it. All right, now I guess before I go run off and do this, before I RUNNOFT and do this, see, I got a beautiful sword. Yeah, a bundle of fucking halberds and a bundle of swords, but I also have some fringe sword and halberd. We've got basically three offhand options, one sword and two halberds. Now, here's a question. For the Ashes of War on this sword, can I do Braggart's Roar? Yes. I think that might be what I want. I don't know what I want my ashes to be. But Braggart's Roar gives you a good buff, and I think I need to be using more of. Like, whatever I do in my offhand, it's got to be some kind of buff. I think Braggart's Roar gives you a pretty healthy goddamn buff. Now, does anybody want to weigh in at all on what I should do with my stats? Should I trade in faith for dexterity? Ultimately, on my faith, I put away all those buffs. That's interesting. That's interesting. I just completely discarded all of my buffs. Grant me strength is, ooh, 20, no, 15 faith. I don't know that that's really worth it. I think I put all this shit on there just for the final boss. Okay, I completely reworked this shit just for the final boss. And so the question is, like, what do I want faith for anything really? I think I want 12 faith. I think I want 12 faith just for bestial vitality and some minor defense spells. Yeah. Oh, there's a healing spell for, yeah, for self and nearby allies. All the fortification spells just require 10 faith. I have 10 faith on almost all of my invaders, just to be able to have those guys on there. So I can, okay. For the purposes of PVE, we have these guys. Although I don't think I want any of those guys in slot number 1. Bestial Vitality is probably the one that's going to get used the most. I could, okay, just put them on there. Heal? This would be a lot more fucking intelligent if I did this in a build planner. We don't need any more blessing breathed. Oh, we don't need any of those, I don't think. They all require some heavy faith anyways. None of this shit. I don't need that. Or shield stuff. None of that's really worth it. I was honestly just going to take mine away and invest it into dexterity. That's not really worth it. I don't think. We don't even know if lightning damage is going to be worth a fuck. I wouldn't mind having these beast spells. I'm not opposed to Gruffy chucking fucking stones and shit. I don't think it. Hold on. And then I guess ultimately, do I want any anything that incorporates the arcane at all? I could have some baby dragon spells. That would be 15 faith. 15, 14, 15, 15. It seems like 15 faith might be worth it. I could have the other. I could have that. And that if I wanted it. And then I could also use any of the dragon spells that I wanted. So I think I might go to 15 faith. So 15 faith it is. Do I have any reason to ever be... Is the amount of endurance I have the appropriate amount? Nobody fucking knows. I guess at the end of the day, if we find out that I don't have enough endurance, I can just do another respec. It's not like I'm lacking in larval tears. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, let's see. Do I have an occult? Something occult. I want to have occult halberds available. All right. Let's do this as a cult, and then this guy, and then this guy. And then I have an occult sword. Let's look at a blood sword and a blood dagger. Let's see how my ARs are improved by various things. Rebirth, yes. Vigor, 60. Endurance, 27. Strength 20, Dex 20, Arcane 80. We said 15 faith. So I'm looking at using 38 levels. Fuck, man. I didn't realize I was going to have that many levels to play with. I seem to be getting roughly one damage on my main armament per level all the way up. The bleedy ones. Now I'm not able to see any. Holy shit! On the other armament, our armament 2, that guy's jumping fucking big time. An extra 3 fucking AR per level. Armament left armament 2. I think those are those the bleed ones. Whatever I've got in left armament 2, I think it's a straight sword. I think it's a bleed straight sword. So my bleed weapons are benefiting pretty significantly from that dexterity. Now, I guess with these stats, I have 8 levels left. I could go mind. I could go endurance. I could go some combination. Like 50 is a nice number. right? Is that a soft cap? Is 50 a soft cap for dexterity? Dexterity. Primary breakpoints are 50, 60, and 80. Oh, hell's yells. Breakpoints for AP are 45, 50, 60, and 80. You think I should go up to like, I don't even know if I need any endurance. I'm not inclined to put any more endurance in than I already have. I'm not opposed to going up to 18 mind. Okay. What do you guys think? Is that a good stat spread? Can we also, hey guys, just a quick question. Just a quick question for those of you out there. Am I making any let's see. Shit. What's the question I wanted to ask? Fuck. Man, my brain is so fucked. I'm gonna be one of those two, I'm gonna be one of those dudes that has like early onset dementia. It's been said that if you go over rune level 150, that you don't have to make any, God damn it. I can't think of the word, man. Sacrifices, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not a matter of focusing, QC. It's like my brain doesn't work. I can't find words. I don't know that sacrifice was the exact word I was going to use, though. But hold on, though, Johnny. I'm sitting here at room level 200. And I'm like, should I do more dexterity or should I do more mind? Or maybe I should do more endurance. I think we can all agree I would like more of each. And I'm at 200. I'm at 200. Imagine if I had 50 less fucking arcane. Imagine if I had 50 fucking less arcane on my arcane build. Okay, Swede, imagine I had 50 fucking less arcane on my fucking arcane build. Oh, but whether you take some dexterity. Okay, so now I don't have any fucking dexterity. And now we're making fucking sacrifices. I just got overly excited at Swede. But also, it's Elden Ring, man. It's a two damage stats. 2 damage stats at or near, like, basically the highest soft caps. And I'm not there yet. Even if I bring my arcane down to 60, that only gets me down to 180, and my dexterity is still not at the softest of hard caps. Arcane Faith is easier. In what way? Are you saying I should instead go back to having a faith build with 45 faith? Arcane Faith with 45 faith? When you, is it though? I don't know. I mean, it also gives me good. It gives me good holy damage. It gives me good fire damage. Is this a spoiler-free environment? I guess. I don't know. I personally kind of don't give a shit about. I'm guessing you just want to talk about what people are, what the all the goddamn lucky content creators are saying. Well, Johnny, I don't know if you're aware, but there was an embargo lifted on some content creators who got to play the DLC. And so a lot of people, VatiVidya and Oroboro and other people dropped like YouTube videos and Twitch streams and shit today, and we're talking about the things that they experienced in the DLC. Ultimately, Hobo, I'm not interested in any area spoilers or enemy spoilers or boss spoilers or any of that shit. I would just as soon experience that as I play. Earlier in the stream, we were watching a Stilovsky video where he was looking at some of the new, I guess, gear, like weapons and weapon skills and spells and shit, and talking about them. And I don't necessarily feel like I need to stay away from that. But there might be other people here. Yeah, see, Astro doesn't want to hear about it. So I'm inclined to lean. I'm inclined to follow Astro's. Astro had the balls to say it, and I'm just gonna say, all right, let's just fucking not talk about it. At the end of the day, Hobo, my thoughts are, I don't know that we've really seen enough to make any judgments about how it is or how it isn't going to affect PvP. None of the things that that Stilovsky talked about are like, I know he said, oh, this is gonna suck and that's gonna be okay, but he doesn't fucking know, and nobody does. But that's that. Anyways, I guess, are we still in discussion about whether I should be doing a dex with my arcane or a faith with my arcane? Ultimately, I'm probably going to be doing more melee damage than anything. Fuck me, man. I'm going to get good lightning damage from my dexterity. I think my Ashes of War that I'm going to choose to use are going to benefit mostly from dexterity. So I like the dexterity. See, that's the thing, is I won't be using the dragon spells. Ultimately, I thought that I wanted to do Faith Arcane on my New Game Plus playthrough, but then I never ended up using the dragon spells. It was always just kind of there. It's like playing through the level. Like, what the fuck are you going to use dragon spells on? And then you get to a boss, and it's like, well, I don't have time to cast my dragon spells. The Blood Flame spells slap. I might be able to use those now that I have 15 faith. I'm sure I can use Blood Flame Blade. I think I have access to some buffs now with the 15 faith that I maybe wasn't looking at when I had the 12 faith. Let's go look at. If I forget to take this down, you guys gotta tell me. You guys gotta help me with my stream if I forget to take this down when I'm fucking around on a goddamn game again. Equipment. Spell list. Incantations. Sort by fifth. Sort by fifth. No, it's Fae. Sort by Fae. So I get the Beast Claw, I get the Catch Flame, I get some heals and some regens. Oh, I could be an assassin. I could be an assassin approach. I got some cures and some fortifications. There we go. I could do poison armament. I could do Blood Flame Blade. I can cast Poison Mist if I want. What are my columns here? Why can't I freeze pains? Okay, so it's just Faith and Urk. Faith and Urk. Where was I? Swarm of Flies I can cast. Blood Flame Blade I can do. Poison Mist we said. Blood Flame Talons is definitely on the table. Blood Boon. Blood Boon. Blood Boon. Just throw that shit on the ground and let the stupid fucking mobs run into it. But see, I do have some dragon spells. I got Electrify Armament available. Flame Grant Me Strength. I like this 15 Faith. Ooh, there's a Great Heal? God damn. Oh, I just miss out on Black Flame Blade. That's fucking dog shit anyways. It doesn't last long enough. Now, fuck. I wish I had... The 16 Faith for Flame of Frenzy? What are we just like cheesing bosses with bullshit stagger? Oh yeah, this is all of this shit. We're talking about PVE stuff for the most part, I think. And I would disagree. I disagree that it's worth it. I think with the 15 Faith, I have access to a lot of good stuff. I should have plenty of fun and plenty of buffs with my 15 Faith. And then that's going to be... Oh, but fuck, man. Fuck it. Guess what? You can't buff occult weapons. Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, I don't know how broken that would be though, Hobo. It could be that like if you take an 80 arc occult weapon and throw a fucking rot grease on it, that it's got like 183 rot buildup per fucking strike on a dagger. Or maybe rot maybe that's the bad example. All right, shit, guys. I don't know why I'm so fucking hesitant. It's not like I don't have like a bazillion those larva bullshits. I could just respec again if I want. Make a goddamn commitment, Gopher. Or I could just drag it out for the content.
Whoa, time out.
Go, go, yes, rebirth. Oh, shit, my balls. Ugh. Oh. Okay. All right, now I got to figure out my my Ashes of War. I got so much out of shit. Ashes of War. Okay. Stormcaller. Where did I get rid of Stormcaller somewhere along the line? I was crutching on Stormcaller Hardcore during my New Game Plus. It's a good ash against the PVE. Cult. What do I want my main ash to be? Spectral Lance? Ooh, I could do Blood Tax. Ooh, I think Blood Tax would be a good one. Look at that, 138 bleed buildup. Holy fuck. And I got, and that has the HP sap too. Oh man, we're gonna be blood taxing the shit. Now, did anybody notice that, let's see, Seppuku with blood. Wait a minute. I don't have any blood build up. I take it back. I don't have any bleed build up. How much less damage am I getting? There's 12 there, and then holy moly, 104 there. So I lose 116 of my ARs for some bleed build up. Stern Harden, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. The bots are getting so fucking friendly, man. See, now I'm torn between occult and bleed on this guy. Here's a question. Should I go Keen? No. Hell no. Ultimately, this is not an optimal build. It's an arcane build because I want the extra item discovery so I get reasonably optimal drops on my playthrough. It's a Banished Knight Halberd build because it's fucking Gruffy, and Gruffy uses fucking Banished Knight Halberds. I've got 6 available tree. So yeah, you're right. I can put bleed on this guy. I can put bleed. The other 2 main ones are right here. And so this guy can be... Again, we're trying to... It's like, it's a combination of like what's good for PvE and what's good for PvP. Like, is Sword Dance good in PvE? Storm Assault. I mean, some bosses are just not, and some enemies are just like not gonna get bled. I'm just looking for something that might be good. Maybe I should put that on the bottom. The thing that's good for PvE, but not PvP, I'll put that on the bottom. I do like Sword Dance. I do like Sword Dance on a halberd. Or maybe I should call that fucking Flaming Strike. Or some lightning shit. What do I have Flaming Strike on? A couple things apparently. Actually, I want this guy to be Flaming Strike. That guy's Flaming Strike. With the Flart. Paul Flart, the ass shart. Which one's better? I get 270 versus 259. And then 308. Okay, so I'm just better. All right, Flame Art's the way to go. I don't know how. This is so fucking ridiculous that Flame Art should be that much better. Like, you can see I'm getting more scaling. 60 plus 66. I get 126 scaling there. And I only get 110 scaling there. I'm getting better scaling from the fire, but it's just the starting. The starting values, just the innate values for Flame Art are fucking dumb. That's gonna get balanced. Guarantee.
Whoa, time out.
Fuck me, man. I got a blood tax on that guy, too. I want to get my usual on these guys. I want to do some, fucking... Or the new usual. Stormblade. Occult. Raptor. And then I want this to be Quick Step. Occult. Unless there's a better riposte weapon. Ah, cock. Do we get another goddamn follow from some shit butt that's gonna come in and offer me services? I'm not interested in your services, shit butt. Yeah, it's almost guaranteed. Incoming. Incoming shit butt. Does anybody know anybody out there? Do any of you know anybody out there who has gone to streamviewers.org and purchased their wares? No, there's gonna be a bot. They're gonna fucking post a message. In like 2 minutes, maybe. They're gonna say hi. I go for P. But have they? Yeah, that's the thing, QC. Like, I don't know if which one it is. Are they just getting you to go to the site so that they can affect your shit with malware? Or is it some kind of, is it a scam? Or is it just like, I don't know, obnoxious telemarketing? The thing is I don't know anybody who knows for sure. Fudge. My main, this spear should be, I don't know, something. Bloodhound step. What's the go-to butt fuckery in the power stance spear department? Occult does 91. Bleed does that much. Let's just do occult. Or keen. How much damage am I losing by going keen over occult? A substantial amount. We end up with 481 versus 556. But like you said, you get Blood Flame. I'm too lazy to buff with Blood Flame, though, I think. Plus, I can't really buff anything else with Blood Flame. Storm Assault? Ooh, Braggarts? Okay, so Braggarts can go on the offhand. Yeah, I'm probably not going to even have any buffs equipped. Blood or occult? I don't get that much more bleed build up. Especially given that it's going to get cut in 2/3 as a result of having the power stance. Okay. And then the other guy, we can have seppuku. Occult. All right, so there's those guys settled. I can always have my my poison mist bleed Estoc. Oh my god, this is so fucking boring for me. We put Braggart's Roar on that guy. What are my other offhands do I want? Maybe I can focus... Okay, here's an idea. I can focus my main hands mostly on the physical and bleed stuff. Sorry, the halberds. I can focus my halberds on mostly like physical damage and status. And then I can, if I need elemental damage, I can just go to the straight swords. So maybe not flaming strike on this guy. I could maybe do some kind of icy thing, like a chilling mist. Chilling mist. Then I have a flaming strike there, a sacred, not a. I really probably want sacred blade on that guy. Flaming strike, sacred blade, whatever that is. There's another chilling mist. Oh, should I make that with magic, though? There's some magic damage. Fire. We got lightning there. And then that guy can be a physical something or other. A physical something or other. It's all halberds and straight swords, hobo. Or maybe I don't want chilling mist magic. I want something other fun. Some other fun thing with magic. Like gravitas. Or pebble. Or flanks. Whatever that is, it doesn't want to be in that slot. That's like a main, that's a primo slot right there. We'll call that guy something physical. Shit, man. Ship mail, ship mail, ship mail, ship mail. Blood blade or bloody slash? Blood blade. Blood blade. What the fuck is this? God damn it, man. Call that, but occult. I need 2 blood straight swords. All right, I got lightning, fire. Sorry, sacred, fire. This guy can be lightning something. Should I do lightning slash for big damage? Yes. Yes. And then this guy can be something magic and fun. Pebble. Pebble magic. Right, so what are we looking at right now? So here we got my all of my well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should swap these 2 guys just for the sake of fucking. Yes. Swap the blood blade and the lightning slash. Swap the blood blade and the lightning slash. Oh, you fucking asshole! You fucking asshole! I wasn't trying to sort my chest. Whatever. What's done is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck. Now I can just do 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that alright? I wasn't trying to sort that way. I was just trying to swap the arts. But that also works. Fire, sacred, lightning, magic. Then we got 2 over here. One's occult and one's bleed. Fantastic. Do I have poison mist on anything? I definitely should have poison mist on something. It's a matter of, do I want it on an offhand halberd or a main hand halberd? Ashes. Oh, I do have poison mist on this guy. But it doesn't hurt to have it on one of these guys too. Poison mist, bleed. And this guy needs to be something occult. Something occult. Oh, do we want that guy to be Braggart's Roar too? For right now. For right now. All right. And then the question is, normally I have something, normally I have a scythe. Normally for PvP, I have a scythe to get through great shields. And there's a part of me that's like, fuck, I should have that on this guy too. I have a crag blade scythe. I think I can justify having a crag blade occult. There, and then this was normally be a giant hunt to break poise, and so I'll go ahead and I guess keep that. Giant hunt occult. What's up, KDP? Yeah, no, I've been there, Katie. Holy shit, yeah, the Frosties are, yeah. They definitely are playing the what's it called, shrinkflation? They're definitely playing the shrinkflation game with their Frosty sizes. It's like a sample fucking cup. It's like, would you like to try a sample of our Frosty today? We're gonna charge you $1.75 for that. Small. Call it a small. What's this guy? Endure? That's fine. Does everything have an ash? That's got a rain of arrows. Oh, this can probably be... best barrage is okay. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I think barrage is what I want from a light bow. But anyways, my hard swap rationale organization. This build, or this is not too much. This was not very good for that. Because most of my PvP inventories don't look quite like this. Am I making a new build? No, this is a build that this is my first ever character that I took through New Game and then New Game Plus, and then did a lot of farming on it. You can't put affinities on bows, from what I understand. As far as I know, Astro. I can try. And maybe I was thinking about elemental affinities. Ash. Bow. Barrage. No, it's just standard. I mean, I can put it on there so it has an ash. So now there's a little pretty picture next to the bow. So no, I'm not making a new build. I'm just taking the build that I had and preparing it to be able to play through the DLC and invade kind of simultaneously. I'm not necessarily going to be invading every single day that I play through the DLC, but if the moment strikes and I'm like, I feel like invading, and then I can just, without having to fucking do a bunch of bullshit to make myself comfortable. See, I need my inventory layouts to be comfortable in order to invade. But anyways, Astro, ultimately, I have my main hand stuff on the well, I guess all of my builds have the same two top rows. All of my builds have the same two top rows. I got daggers on top for eventually one day when I decide that I'm going to master the art of hard swapping to delete daggers. They're there. And I got 3 of them because normally my main hand is these 3 columns here. So so I got daggers up here. I've got a quick step for quick stepping. I've got a raptor for raptoring, and then just recently I decided to add a storm blade because as it is, I always have this dagger for a soft swap, and I struggle with finishing, and so just having a dagger there for finishes, but then also when they roll away and think they're safe, then I can spam Stormblade and maybe finish them with Stormblade. Why did I sit down? So those daggers are all there. Rounding out the top row is always a parry shield, a Kari retaliation shield, and the icon shield for utility. Depending on which column my primary offhand weapon is in, that'll determine where the Kari retaliation is. So my primary offhand weapon is always at the very bottom row. Whatever my layout is, the primary offhand weapon is always in the bottom row in one of these 2 slots. For this particular layout, I have it in the 5th column, and so I have a 1. If I want to swap to a parry tool, I can just go power that boom boom, and I got a parry, and then I'm back. So my parry swap is the same on every build. Start A, down A, left trigger A, start. Which sounds like a lot of buttons. That when I swap back. Oops, that's not right. What the fuck is going on here? There it is. I'm doing a terrible job. That was a good swap for the delete dagger. And then in the 2nd row, I've got, this is all utility shit. This is a holy ground for if I want to regen. I got the bow and the cross. I don't know why I put these in the middle. I think I got this guy for regen just to make it an easy swap from my primary main hand. My primary main hand is usually right here in this slot. And so that's an easy 2-up for a regen shield, when it really should be an easy 2-up for one of these 2 guys. I swap to these guys way more often than I swap to that guy. So I should probably fucking rethink that. But then I kind of arrange my shit in T's. And so, like, my primary main hand, I've got a swap to the left, a swap to the right, a swap up, and a swap down on most of my setups. Here, since I kind of have two possible primary main hand weapons, and maybe it's these 2 guys instead. I got left, up, down. But now if I go to right, then I'm in a different kind of main hand, and it has its own up and down and left. Shit, man. But then, yeah. So I really don't, as far as swapping my weapons, my main hand weapon, I'm not using too many of the triggers to do those page up and page down swaps that I think I think a lot of the like if you go watch G9, like I think he has a similar situation where whatever he's using primarily at that time, he's got go left for one thing, go right for one thing, go up for one thing, and go down for one thing. But then he also has a lot of page up and page down swaps too that are always available. So his inventory is a lot bigger than mine. With a lot more options. But I think he uses some similar ideas for like his primary swaps for that particular moment. Now, looking at this here, I'm considering like, I don't want to be like, if these two are my mains, I don't like that. But I also kind of don't like these two. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I feel like I should have maybe this guy down here. But then that ruins my column of elements. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But then yeah, the other thing is the offhand has its swaps. We talked about swapping to the parry tool, but then I have, you know, secondary offhand weapons that are one slot away. And then more utility, like this bow is utility. This war pick, again, I'm not sure why I picked a war pick other than this guy was using a war pick on the original playthrough. So I think that's probably it. He had an upgraded war pick. And I decided to let the war pick play the role of, usually I have a fist or claw weapon down there. But, all right, he's going to be endure. All right. So we got that sword. I wonder how much big damage I'm doing. What the fuck are you doing there? Was I? Hold on. Am I fat rolling with that? I was gonna say. What is a Gruffy set? Are you talking about my armor? Those are the veteran leggings and arms, I'm pretty sure. The Ronin armor and the foot soldier cap. I think it's the cap. Yeah, it's the cap. All right, fudge. So we got the weapon. We got this sorted and mostly ready. And as I play through, if I decide I don't like any particular Ash of War, I can always just swap it out. Not that big a deal. I also need my talisman. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Oh, man. Oh, man. First off, maybe I should do spells instead. I want to go somewhere where I can actually swing my shit. Usually Gruffy hangs out in, for whatever reason, in the village of Albinauric, so maybe that's where I should go. What do I need discovery for? So that motherfuckers drop weapons at a higher rate? So I can get those sweet, sweet drops from the, and I don't have to farm after I get done with the DLC? Maybe? I don't fucking know. He's Gruffy the Mule. His whole fucking job is to have just a metric cock ton of all of the sweetest gear so that he can mule it to other nerds. Like, look at all these goddamn daggers and knives and swords and other swords. These are all like 100% honest. I got 3 Watchdog greatswords. You know anybody else who has 3 honest Watchdog greatswords? Or 4 honest Troll Knight swords? I didn't think so. What about, do you know anybody who has 3 honest Nobles Estocks? So anyways, he's a mule and he gets drops. That's why the arcane. It's lore appropriate for him to be an arcane build. But it's also functionally whatever. What else am I proud about? These hatchets? No. Where are they? These, no, Celebrant's Cleavers. Where the fuck are you, Celebrant's Cleaver? Fudge, man. There they are. 4 Celebrant's Cleavers. Oh yeah, the Flame Blade. Where do I have those? I have 3 of those. Now, shit. No, I think the guy that actually, the character, the invader that I have that actually uses these has 3. Oh shit, he might actually have 4. I can't remember. Honestly, about the only thing that you can have more than, about the only thing that you can farm that I don't have more than 3 of is, let's see, there might be this, the celebrant, the dagger of the celebrants. There's a dagger. No, I got 3 of those celebrant sickles. But then I was thinking of the big horn. The big horn, I think I only have 2 of, or maybe just 1. I just got 2 of these guys. The thing is you'd never really need more than 2 of those unless you were trying to set up some dumb fucking inventory, because you can have 1 for the one hand and 1 for the other hand. Why would you need more than 2? It's not like you can put any extra ashes on there. I got lots of iron spears. Oh, originally I was going for 5 of every one, but some of these are just really obnoxious to farm. And so I was like, fuck it. Especially if you can't put Ashes of War on them. I'm only going to go for 3, but why the fuck do I only have 3 of these? You can equip Ashes of War on the Clayman's Harpoons, right? See, I gave up. I got 4 Rotten Crystal Spears for realsies? That's fucking stupid. There still is. There still is Astro Zombie. That's why I don't have all of the I don't have any of the fashion. Fuck. I don't have any of the fashion in my chest, because I was exceeding inventory totals. So I had to take all the fashion out. I got lots of fashion too. Boop, boot, doop, boop. Okay. As far as talismans go, though, And this might be where we develop a new kind of sort that includes like a defensive talisman chunk. Is this the... That's the Haley Drake. Hold on. There's a limit to how many things you can pick up? Or just how many things will go in a chest? Yeah, I might have to drop some fashion. I was honestly holding on to a lot of this fashion until the DLC came out, and until we figured out if the DLC was going to bring us more options in terms of modifying fashion. Speaking of which, have I purchased all of the available fashion? No, I have not. All right. Ooh, I missed one. And see, I think I should be at a point where everything that can be modified has both the regular and the modified version of it. Altar garments. So I have 2 kinds of festive hoods, 2 kinds of Albrich hats, 2 kinds of confessor hoods. We've got both. Oh shit! I don't have a regular Nox monk, but I've got Nox swordstress. I got these 2 guys. I got 2 kinds of clean rot helms. There. We got the simple garb, regular and altered. Commoner garb, regular and altered. Page garb, regular and altered. High page, regular and altered. Astrologer, regular altered. Errant, regular altered. Spellblade, regular altered. Albridge, regular altered. Preceptor, regular altered. Look at this fucking beautiful. Regular, altered, regular, altered, regular, altered, regular. Ooh, shit. I don't have a regular perfumer robe. That's okay. See, this is an inventory thing that we can do one day. All right. So I got lots of the fashion, both regular and altered. It might turn out that we get more options with the DLC. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Everybody's hoping for it. Nox monk, regular, altered. I need to, yeah, see? All of this shit is something I need to be doing off stream. Taking inventory. I got a fucking spreadsheet. Taking inventory is a different thing. Fuck, man. I want to get this done with. I feel like I should have a PvP sort for my talismans, and then some PvE talismans available elsewhere. Sort the talismans. Except for this Taker's cameo. I don't want that Taker's cameo. So I'm thinking of adding like another row, which is like keeping the top 3 and the 4th row comparable to what I use for my invaders, and then adding, like, moving the 4th row down to the 5th row and adding a new 4th row with some PvE stuff. Let's go ahead and put this away, though. Okay, so I don't need this Taker's cameo for PvP. Although it is a nice swap for PvE. I'm gonna do Great Jar Arsenal. And then that. There's my top row. And then we have, this is for PvP. I was thinking about doing some sort of defensive thing over here. We'll see how it shakes out. In just a second. That can be fine defensively there. The 3rd row was this guy, this guy, this guy. I think I might... I'm just going to go ahead and put this here. Yes. And then normally that would be a arrow's reach. So that's kind of the first 3 rows of maybe a new PvP thing, where it's like we've got a lot of, and maybe there's a better way to arrange this. I've got some defenses against physical damage, non-physical damage, magic damage, blood damage, rot damage, sleep, and then maybe the death. I don't know. I got a feeling that the DLC is going to bring some death blight. So I'm just going to put that there for right now. All right, then the things that I want for just playing through the game. The Taker's cameo would be good, and the Silver Scarab. Should I put another Blessed Dew down here? All right, these are the, let's just, hold on. Let's just get these down here. The ones that I think that I might want for PvEing. Is there a 5th one that might come into play for PvE? I guess I should have those two kind of split. Like main hand PvE unless I want to regen. Offhand, sorry, number 1 slot PvE unless I want to regen. Number 2 slot PvE unless I want to regen health. Do I really need 2 Blessed Dew, or can I just do that? I can probably just do that. What other things might I want for just PvEing? I don't really need the cerulean seed talisman for anything. I think my flask heals me to full, is going to heal me to full there anyways. I could do an Erd Tree favor there. I guess I might want a Flame Drake. This is holy damage. All right. Hold on. All right, here we go. I should put a lightning, bolt Drake +2, and then these 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Flame Drake. Gopher. Don't be a fart. Okay. And then bottom row, I almost had a bottom row. We got Concealing Veil, Cat Ring, and then Host. Where's my pretend you're a host? That guy. And then jumping attack is probably good on this, or Filigree Crest, or ooh, I like Ritual Sword. Ritual Sword, then maybe jumping attack. All right, there's a Talisman Sword. PVEing. We're doing something like this, I think, probably. There's my PVEing talismans. If I get to a point where I need to regen health, we got that and that for regenerating health. If I am starting to fight some things, I can say, hey, there's some extra damage and some extra damage negations. Or maybe this, oh shit. I think that's ultimately what I want to get done there. I might be, like I said, adding these Drake talismans. Shit, I could just have a whole fucking row of Drake talismans. A whole goddamn row of Drake talismans if I need to. Or have them bunched up somewhere all together. Is probably a better idea. Like maybe have all of my Drake talismans bunched up over here. I honestly, I don't know, Astro. I think they're my mind tells me that you see a lot of invaders using a Crimson Amber medallion. And then the good ones will, once they've taken some damage, will swap off the Crimson Amber medallion onto something else. Ultimately, I think we were looking at this last night. This Crimson Amber medallion, does that give you, how much extra health does that give you? Crimson Amber medallion plus fucking 93. Talismans. Crimson Amber +2 gives you an extra 8% health. It's a percentage game though, Astro. 8% health. But that's just like one time. It gives you an extra 8% health just that one time. And then as soon as you lost that health, either you got to keep it on and heal back to full for that 8% to really matter. If you don't heal to full, well, I take it back. Never mind. Shit. I don't know. I think the mathematics are a little bit wonky. Anyways, it's an extra 8% health. Whereas the talismans, the other talismans, the defensive ones, but in particular the Pearl Drake, in PvP, it gives you a 4% damage reduction across the board. Yeah, now that's what I'm thinking. Now, hold on a second. The Ritual Shield Talisman gives you a 30% damage reduction when your HP is maxed out. And so then you, like, instead of swapping off of the Crimson Seed, or sorry, Crimson Amber Medallion, it's like, why not swap off of the Ritual Shield Talisman onto another defensive talisman? And I think ultimately you will end up with a lot better returns on that than an extra 8% health. I think, wasn't that in Dark Souls 3 though, Chevy? I think that's what they did. A lot of them did in Dark Souls 3. I think the damage is maybe too high in Elden Ring for them to be able to do that as often. I don't know. Also, I'm like some combination of too lazy and too occupied with all the other shit going on in an invasion to effectively do that swap. And the best I can manage is the first one. I can swap the first time. Like, I can take the damage and swap off of the shield or swap off of the crimson. But then, you know, fighting and then healing and swapping back, and I gotta swap to heal so that I get the maximum heal, but then swap back to something else. But before I swap to something else, did my heal take me back to full health, or did my heal only take me to partial health? And it's just like, holy shit. Now I ultimately do want to get into something along those lines. I don't know. Maybe I can practice that on my goddamn playthrough. Maybe like this should be some sort of maybe that should be my do. Maybe this should be my do. I don't know though. it's a mind fuck for me. No, that's exactly, yeah, Astro. That's what I should be doing. Shit. Fuck! Okay, okay, okay. Reset! We might be developing a whole new talisman layout for Go for P. I don't like, okay, ba shafa. Don't ba shafa. All right, so ultimately, if I'm regenning, I don't need this. So I have an opportunity for another. Let's put all this away. Also, that guy too. That guy's kind of in the wrong fucking spot. So let's do just all new sort. All new sorting. I should honestly be doing this in the build planner. I'm gonna just move over to the build planner. It's gonna be so much easier to move things around. New. Okay. Add talismans. Talismans, man. Crimson Amber. Great Jar. Favor. Meow, 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 meow. I said meow. Meow. Nope. There's something. Hammer. That's just for Gruffy. Okay. So I think up here in the corner is where I want to build my defensive thingamajurb. Where that's the cornerstone. Maybe I can just put this guy up here. That's the cornerstone. We have that. Or maybe I should have this over here. And then these Drake talismans kind of all nestled around. Bolt Drake, Flame Drake, and maybe some other order. So here's my fucking defense right here. And then we'll have that there. with a blessed dew and a godskin swaddling cloth around it. And then right there, Crimson Seed Talisman for the heelsies. All right, so we got health, defense, and regen up there. And then on Gruffy, his other main is right there. That's kind of just something out of the way. And this Great Jar Arsenal is probably a good thing to have there too, because I'm frequently swapping off of. That's a frequent swap for me. That's a frequent swap. So right now we've got, that's my 1. Is that my 1? Or is this my 1? Which one of these is the one I'm going to be swapping the most? I think I want to be swapping that the most, and then this the second most. The thing I don't like is that I'd probably be swapping whatever my swap is. I'm swapping back to Crimson Amber Medallion, and then to Crimson Seed Talisman, and then I'm healing. And that's kind of fucked for me. Possibly. Or I could, in theory, swap from Crimson Amber to Godskin Swaddling if I'm feeling aggressive. And then when it's time to heal, swap to a Crimson Seed. And then since I'm not back to full, I could potentially be to, oh shit, man. See, this is where my brain, like, is there going to be a time when I want to have the Crimson Amber and the Blessed Dew on at the same time? See, that's too much for me. Or the Crimson Amber and the Godskin Swaddling Cloth on at the same time? Maybe. Maybe. I guess I've got this guy. This is the number 4 slot. This used to be number 3 up here. But since I'm swapping it, it's a number 2 now. Fuck, man. You don't want the Crimson and the heal bonus on at the same time. Which Crimson? Crimson Seed or Crimson Amber? We were talking about heal bonus. I think they could be. They could potentially be. I could be like, hey, heal me back up to full, and I might need the Crimson Seed to heal back up to full. Right? In which case, I'd be hitting the seed via one of my defensive I'd be swapping off the defensive thing onto the seed. Now, normally, I guess my current... Should I get another one of these up here? Come on, open up another one. So here's another... Ah, shit. Of course that one doesn't have a goddamn inventory. Of course that one doesn't have a fucking talisman inventory. Let's just go on, Jay. All right, there's my usual talisman inventory. Fucking A. Looks like this, where I've got kind of my first slot, but from the first slot I could switch to regen, or I could switch to an extra big heal, or I've got my my status guys kind of flanking here. So those are all kind of situational, but it's also I've kind of got two alternate talismans. Now I hardly ever use those alternate talismans, so this is ultimately not a very good sort for me, or a very good approach to my talisman game. I mean, it could be the case, Astro, that I need, like, I'm just that low on health that I need the seed to just get back up to like 75% of my non ambered health. Yeah, placeholders are definitely a thing, Astro. Placeholders are absolutely a thing in some inventory sorts, but if you can actually, instead of just using something as a placeholder, use something that actually has utility and get in the habit of doing that, that's better, right? And I think especially on my higher level invader characters, I don't spend enough energy or my focus on the health aspect, whether it's extra health via defenses, or extra health via extra health, or extra health via some kind of regen or better healing. I don't focus enough on that, and then just targeting a specific slot where I do that on every single build, I think is gonna be helpful for me, because I can use extra defenses on, and I guess maybe some builds, instead of having the extra, like, you know, my lower level builds have the trick mirror, and so it's like, all right, maybe if I don't need to focus on the extra health on this low level build, I can just fucking put the trick mirror on. So anyways, that's kind of my approach to my regular sword. But now we've got like a whole corner of defense, and it could turn out that these Drake talismans are completely fucking useless. It could very well turn out that way. And actually, while I'm looking at this right now, I kind of want to swap these guys up here, I think. Now it occurred to me that I could put whatever goes in slot number 3, I could put in this column here, so that it's a quick swap up to the do. Blurp, blurp, do. But then what the fuck goes over here? I guess, hey, there's where, all right, that and that. No. This goes over here, and then where's my cat ring? There it is. And then whatever goes in slot 3 is right there. The universal Drake is easier to swap and not have to concern. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of the universal Drake. Because especially a lot of times in invasions, they're doing all the different elemental damages. Or frequently, you got one dude spamming Sacred Blade and another dude spamming Magic, or a dude spamming Hone Bolt and another dude spamming Magic, or some motherfucker putting up Giant Flame Take Thee while another fucker spams Magic. There's always at least one fucker spamming Magic. So it could be that I find out that, like, hey, maybe I don't want the fire guy. Maybe I don't need a fire guy. Maybe the Pale Drake is a better option than the fire guy. Because maybe it's just like, it's never just a fire guy. It's always a fire guy plus a magic guy. Sometimes it's just some lightning guys. It is the case that there are frequently groups that have multiple lightning boys. But you don't see as much fire, right? I'm trying to get away from those, Astro. Number one, I'm trying to get away from the fortification spells. I don't like buffing. I like swapping much more than I like buffing. Number two, and this is not something I heard anybody talking about today, there are new livers in the DLC. Spoilers. Sorry if it's a big fucking spoiler for you. I apologize. Somewhat sarcastically. But there's better livers in the DLC, apparently. And I was already gonna be trying to switch over 2 livers from the spells. But now that there's better livers, it's like, well, shit. The better livers are going to be almost as good as the spells. And so, all right. I don't need those spell slots. And I don't need to be making those fucking buffing decisions. I can just be like, all right, I got my crab or I got my liver. And I'm going to eat my crab, but then if it turns out that I need to eat a liver, I guess I'll just have to eat a liver. Now, hopefully you can just buy the new special livers. And we won't have to farm for them. Oh, my fuck. I'm guessing that we're either going to have to farm for the livers or... And it's probably going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe the better livers require like an arteria leaf or some dumb shit. In which case, well, shit. Ugh. You can craft the new livers, but it's got a thing that you can't even farm. It's a limited resource. Okay. So I guess my top 4 rows right now are kind of looking like what I would think a Gruffy talisman sort would look like. And then if I think about fudge. What was I putting there? I had a Taker's cameo, like right around. Oh, that's not gonna work. Where's my fucking silver scarab? Where's my fucking silver scarab? Oh, Jeebus fuck. This is the one thing I hate about, this is the one thing I dislike about the build plan, this inventory planner. This inventory planner is fucking amazing. I don't see it. Am I blind? Oh, shit. Oh, oh, shit. Wait. Does that also show the lesser? No. Like, it only shows me sore seals. It doesn't show me scar seals. No, not best in... Oh, fuck. That's a new... Okay, I never noticed that there. Has that always been there? All right, there we go. Silver Scarab. What is it that she's calling utility? All right, so we got the Silver Scarab. That probably goes there on the new row, wherever the new row is. Ooh, shit, I forgot about Hammer Talisman. Hammer Talisman's got to go somewhere on everybody. All right, so fuck. See, I have a lot fewer slots now, and so I really am gonna need a fourth row. Or sorry, a fifth row, even on my, if I kind of adopt this, this kind of inventory, I really am gonna need a fifth row now. I mean, ultimately, we are adding all of these, like these 5 talismans, basically. That's a whole row, basically. Oh, man, and I'm gonna have to... Ooh, shit. I might have to beat... Did I do that the other day? Hold on. Did I beat Godskin Duo in the... I did not. Oh, I did not get the Godskin Swaddling Cloth. So there's a baby wink right there. Universal Drake can get rid of a lot of drakes. I mean, I still might. It's still the case that the Magic Drake is way better against Magic than Universal Drake, I think. I think I took like 2 stabs at the Godskin Swaddling Cloth, and I'm like, yeah, fuck this. But now it looks like that might be a regular thingamajib on a lot of builds. And then also like this Crimson +2. What are the other Crimson medallions? That gives me like a Crimson +1 gives me 7% extra health. And so that can be a thing. Shoot. Or maybe if on the builds where I don't really need a Crimson Amber medallion, they're low enough level, I can, you know, put my fertile finger there. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, in the event that I don't want to kill Malekith, in the event that I don't feel like killing fucking Malekith, I can use the Crimson +1, and it gives me 7% extra health instead of 8%. It's almost as good. It's literally a difference of like 15 or so HP on the builds where I wouldn't feel like going to kill Malekith. We were talking about this the other day about how the best in class medallions are just not really all that much better than the lesser ones. Except for these horn charms. These horn charms, the stalwart charms are, sorry, the +1 horn charms are way better than their friends. Oh, Rotten Wing Sword is substantially better than regular Wing Sword. Anyways, I'm getting lost in the weeds, dudes. Dudes, I'm getting lost in these here weeds. Taker's cameo right there. Spirit Charm right there. And then Bull Goat. And I don't know, fucking Green Turtle. Oh shit, I also need Arrow's Reach on my invaders. Fuck me, man. Or maybe I don't. That guy was almost a placeholder. But he is definitely useful. Fuck, guys, we might actually be going from 4 rows to 6 rows in our standard invader talisman sword. Okay, I think this is now I gotta take these guys and shift them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Okay. I know. It's crazy. Okay. Let's apply this to Gruffy now. Oh my goodness. What a stream, man. What an excellent fucking learn about the game. All right, we want Bolt Drake, Pearl Drake, Spell Drake, Dew, Amber, Halig Drake, Dragon Crest, fucking Ritual Shield, Crimson Seed, Swaddling Cloth. All right. Fuck. These guys should all be down here. 1, 2, 3. I also might want to include eventually this Prince of Death Cyst, but not right now. Kablam. Kablam. Kablooey. Blood-ow. Oh man, I jumped a fuck. God damn it! I jumped ahead. I jumped ahead a row. Turtle. Turtle? I feel like I want axe for PVE. This is a PVE row. This is not an invader row. Although Bull Goat could be invader row. Now bottom row 1, 2, 3, Blood Owl, and hammer. Where the fuck is my hammer? Oh, I only have 1 hammer. I didn't get the hammer on this guy's first playthrough. Where the fuck is the hammer, man? There it is. All right. Now it's this guy, but this guy really. And it's this guy. And then it would normally be this guy, but it's this guy really on PVE. And then it's this guy. Yeah, you have to kill Malekith to get the Erdtree +2. Which the Erdtree +2 is really not. I think I've only got a couple of builds where it really is the talisman to go for. Like I actually go in and compare and contrast like what the build looks like with this talisman versus what it looks like with a different talisman. And I think the Erdtree +2 is like really only good on a couple of builds that I have. It's like you're almost better off instead of taking the Erdtree. You're almost better off instead of taking the Erdtree talisman that gives you extra HP, stamina, and carry weight. You're almost better off swapping that out for a Crimson Seed to get the extra HP, to get even more extra HP. But then I guess you're at like 60 vigor, and then you get extra HP from the Crimson Seed. But then if you bring your vigor down so that your HP with the Crimson Seed is the same as it would be at 60 vigor with the Erdtree, then you can reinvest those levels into endurance to get extra stamina and carry weight, and it turns out that that's better. It turns out that it's better reworking your stats and going with the Crimson Amber Medallion than it is to go with the Erdtree Medallion. Or you could instead, I guess maybe this stops working quite as well. I guess you could also instead of doing that, you could go Bull Goat. You could go Bull Goat instead of the Crimson Seed, and then just boost your vigor. Now at 60 vigor, you probably don't want to be boosting your vigor, but it turns out that maybe even that is better than using Erdtree Favor. Now I haven't necessarily done that analysis on my highest level builds, but on a lot of builds like the Erdtree Favor, it's just simply better to use one of the other talismans and then boost your stat. Use one of the other attribute boosting talismans and then just boost your other stat. The returns on the Erdtree Favor are just so small. But I think my 200... Sorry, this guy is 200. He doesn't... Obviously, he's not using it. Oh, shit. Maybe he should be. All right, so this is his loadout, talisman-wise, while he's fucking around in the game. And then when it comes time to fight a boss, we've got Axe Talisman for the charged attacks that do so well, and a Ritual Sword or a Bull Goat otherwise. Ooh, the nice thing about this is that if I'm like Ritual Swording it up, and then I get hit by some shit. Like, suppose this is what I'm... God damn, man. If this is what I'm rocking, and then I get hit by something, then we can go, all right, get extra defense, get that kind of regen, and get that kind of regen. Fuck, man. And then when it comes time to heal, we're like, hey, this needs to go back to that, and that can go down to that. And then we heal, and then this goes down to that. Oh, fucking A, man. And that goes back to that. Shit, man. When do you need jar talisman? Sometimes it's just a placeholder, but it's like, I don't, like on this guy, if I go to like use one of these, for example, I don't know if I'm fat rolling. I couldn't tell you if I'm fat rolling. I'm not. But sometimes I am. And if I don't want to be fat rolling, then I can just swap something. This guy? Shit. Now I'm just curious how much fucking beatdown. How much beatdown am I putting with the, I don't have a jump attack. See? It's okay. Just 670? Did I just hit him with one thing? Holy shit. Is that just 1400 damage with a single jumping attack right there? I think that's what it was. It's weird that I got less than 700. Would you stop throwing that nonsense, man? This is so obnoxious. What does Miyazaki want me to do here? All right, 1342 is roughly 2 times 670. It could be 670.3. That still doesn't, 2 times that doesn't round up to 642 though. Who the fuck knows? All right, I think Gruffy's ready to go here. It'll be interesting to see how I like this sort. During my playthrough. Or if there are other opportunities, god damn it, for doing something interesting. All right. Is there anything else I wanted to do on this guy? Oh, spells. Fucking spells. I should put some spells away. But that's just more shit in my chest. Okay, so we decided that I was going to get some benefit from maybe a blood flame talon or a swarm of flies. Swarm of flies. Do I need any dragon breath right now? Maybe I'll go with dragon ice. I think here's where I want my... Normally I put the bestial vitality later on in, like, at the very end, but I use that a lot in PvP, or sorry, PvE. We decided I could use Flame Grant Me Strength. Noise. Do I want to use any of the other bestial incantations? Bestial? Bestial? Those are support. Do I want anything more offensive? Oh, shit. Pest threads? Anything else? I might move pest threads to the dragon slot and bump everything else back. Yeah. Let's call. Is there an easier way to do this? Pest threads. Dragon. Is there anything else offensive I want? Throw rocks. Okay, now we'll do the vitality and the buff. And then we'll finish it up with the defenses, the fortifications. Or yeah, I really probably want, yeah. All right, fuck these guys. Flame cleanse me. I might also want to heal spell. I can do, did I see that I could do, yeah, great heal. That could maybe be useful. Anything else? If I could buff, the occult, I totally would. Wait, what's this guy? Oh, that's Electrify. He looked kind of green. Shit. Oh, we can just do other dragons. Other dragons. Do I want dragon fire or magma? Do I want liquid hot magma? Or maybe I do want blood flame talons. Fuck it. I said fuck it. All right. If I decide out, that's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh shit, I wish I had such and such a spell. And then I'll be like, oh, I got that spell. I'll go equip that one. All right. Take him to Moog. Moog's dead. Play with it and see how it feels. That's what she said. I think that's all I want to do, though. Man, that actually took me longer than I thought it was going to. And I didn't even fuck around with any of my pots or anything. Holy shit. Do I need to decide on pots? Or my fucking, what the dick? My pouch sorting? Oh man, I didn't fuck around with my pouch sort. What the fuck am I gonna do, man? I think I'm good. Got lots of ways to regenerate health on this guy, which is fun. Okay, thanks everybody for chilling. It's a nice little fun fucking around stream. Tomorrow, shit. What do I need to think about doing tomorrow? I might do some, there's a chance I could do some Dark Souls 3 invasions tomorrow, because there's this Return to Lothric event going on. I don't know if it's a Reddit thing or a Discord thing or a combined Reddit and Discord thing. So that might be something to do tomorrow. I do have some of these baby wanks that need to get done at some point, possibly. Where did I put those? Like grabbing a few of these talismans. Like go kill some Godskin dudes to get the swaddling cloth. This stuff is farming. This is just a couple of the Erdtree avatars. I don't know that I need to do anything baby wank wise on stream. Is there anything else I need to do to be ready for this fucking DLC on that mule? I don't know what I'm doing. It'll almost certainly be Dark Souls 3 Invasions or a night off the stream. There's a small chance I'll do Elden Ring Invasions. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? It feels like it's been forever since I did a Wednesday Elden Ring Invasion stream. But that's probably not going to happen. If I'm going to do Invasions, it'll probably be Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. Anyways, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. Peace out.